unforgiving light on my simple black sweater as my sister Emma adjusted her designer dress, fresh from her latest shopping spree. "Really, Olivia," she sighed, eyeing my outfit, "you could at least try to look presentable at family dinner." I checked my encrypted phone discreetly, watching my company's valuation climb another billion. The announcement was scheduled for exactly 7:30 p.m. "Some of us have different priorities," I said quietly, noting another alert. "Press release approved. Nova Technologies value, $9.2 billion. Priorities." Mom frowned, pearls gleaming. "Like that mysterious job you won't discuss? The one that apparently can't afford you new clothes." Emma smirked, champagne flute in hand. "At least my investment banking career has obvious benefits." My phone buzzed, board confirmation complete. CEO identity reveal in 10 minutes. "The benefits of hard work," Dad nodded approvingly at Emma. "Unlike some alternative career choices." The dining room's smart TV hummed softly in the background, financial news scrolling across the bottom. In moments it would tell a very different story. "Actually," I began, but Emma cut in. "Please spare us another vague explanation about your tech work." She rolled her eyes. "Some of us have real careers to discuss." My phone lit up. Breaking news preview. Nova Technologies CEO identity revealed, tech world's biggest mystery solved. "Speaking of careers," Mom pressed, "the junior analyst position at Emma's bank is still open." "I have other commitments," I said, watching the clock tick toward 7:30. "Commitments?" Emma laughed. "To what?" "Your little computer projects." The TV's financial ticker started moving faster. Nova Technologies stock was already responding to early rumors. "Ms. Zhang," my assistant's voice whispered through my earpiece, "the Wall Street Journal is standing by. And the Nasdaq opening bell ceremony needs confirmation for tomorrow." Dad's fork paused halfway to his mouth. "Did someone just call you?" "Ms. Zhang," I confirmed, pulling up the holographic display from my simple phone. "CEO of Nova Technologies." The TV erupted with breaking news. Tech giant Nova Technologies reveals CEO identity. Olivia Zhang's $9 billion empire emerges from stealth. Emma's champagne glass slipped from her perfectly manicured fingers, shattering on the imported marble floor. This must be a mistake," Emma stammered, frantically grabbing her phone. Her hands trembled as headlines flooded her screen. "Olivia Zhang, Silicon Valley's hidden billionaire finally revealed." "Ms. Zhang," my assistant entered smoothly through my earpiece, "Tim Cook is requesting a meeting about the quantum partnership. And the Prime Minister of Singapore needs to confirm tomorrow's video call." Mom's pearl necklace clinked against her water glass. "Tim, Apple CEO? Tell him Thursday works," I replied, watching Nova's stock soar on the TV screen. After my MIT keynote but before the SpaceX collaboration meeting. The dining room's smart TV continued its barrage of breaking news. Nova Technologies revolutionizes quantum computing. CEO Olivia Zhang's net worth surpasses $4 billion. "But your clothes," Dad whispered, staring at my simple sweater. "Custom made with quantum-engineered fabric," I smiled. "Worth more than Emma's entire wardrobe." Emma was still scrolling through her phone, face growing paler with each headline. Her precious investment banking career suddenly seemed tiny compared to my empire. "Ms. Zhang," my assistant interrupted again, "the Forbes cover story needs final approval. And Elon Musk is asking about the Mars communication grid." Dad's expensive wine glass froze halfway to his lips. "Mars? Just a side project," I said, watching another billion add to Nova's market cap. "Though the lunar base is more interesting." The screens updated. Nova Technologies to launch revolutionary AI platform, global tech giants scrambling to compete. "Your sister's success," Dad had always declared at these dinners, "comes from following a traditional path." Now Emma sat silent, watching her supposedly poor sister control global technology markets with a few taps on her quantum-encrypted phone. "About that junior analyst position," I said, checking another notification, "I'm afraid Nova just acquired your bank. All positions are under review." My phone displayed another alert. "Breaking. Nova Technologies acquires global financial institution, banking industry transformed overnight." "Olivia," Mom started, her voice barely audible, "we never meant to judge by appearances." I finished. To assume success looks like designer labels and banking titles. The dining room's smart systems pinged as they recognized their creator's presence. The house they'd used to shame me was filled with my technology. Ms. Zhang, my assistant chimed in, the White House is confirming your technology advisory appointment. And NASA needs your input on the quantum navigation system. Emma's fork clattered against fine china. The White House. Standard evening, I said, rising from my seat. Though I'm afraid I'll have to cut dinner short. Those billion-dollar meetings won't attend themselves. The next hour transformed the family dining room into a stage for global technology power. Holographic displays filled the air, showing Nova Technologies' complete corporate structure, a quantum computing empire that made Emma's investment bank look like a corner store. Let's clarify a few things, I said calmly, watching my family's world reshape itself. Nova Technologies isn't just another tech company. We're redefining human capability. You can't possibly. Emma's voice trailed off as the screens showed Nova's global reach. Quantum computers, AI systems, space technology spanning 6 continents. Ms. Zhang, my assistant announced, the quantum processing grid is online. Global integration at 99.9% efficiency. The dining room's smart systems hummed to life, revealing their true capabilities. The simple home automation they'd mocked was actually an advanced AI testing ground. That little computer project, I smiled, watching Dad's face, just revolutionized global computing. My phone lit up. Nova Technologies' quantum division valued at $15 billion, traditional computing now obsolete. Ms. Zhang, my assistant interrupted, the Chinese government is requesting quantum encryption access. And the European Space Agency needs approval on the Mars grid. Mom's hands shook as she reached for her wine. Chinese government. Just another client, I said, watching Nova's stock surge another billion. Though the Pentagon contract is more significant. The TV screens showed more breaking news. Nova Technologies transforms global security. CEO Olivia Zhang becomes most powerful figure in tech. Your career choices, Dad had lectured countless times, need to follow established paths. Now he watched silently as his supposedly underachieving daughter reshaped global technology from their dining room. About your bank, I turned to Emma. The acquisition is complete. Your executive team meetings tomorrow will be interesting. Emma's phone buzzed with urgent messages from her soon-to-be former bosses. Her senior vice president title now meant nothing in my quantum-powered world. The banking industry, my assistant noted, is already adapting to our quantum financial systems. Indeed, I agreed, watching another billion add to our market cap. Traditional finance is becoming rather quaint. The house's lighting shifted to quantum-optimized wavelengths, a small demonstration of Nova's domestic technology division. Your little computer games, Mom said weakly, remembering years of dismissive comments. You mean our quantum simulation systems? I smiled. The ones controlling satellite networks right now? 1 month after the dinner revelation, my family's understanding of success had been completely recalibrated. The dining room where they'd once mocked my poor appearance now served as a quantum computing hub, its walls displaying real-time data from Nova's global operations. Market capitalization exceeding $20 billion, my assistant reported during our morning briefing. Quantum integration has transformed global finance. Emma sat quietly in her new role as Innovation Research Analyst, a position several levels below her former banking title. Her designer clothes looked increasingly out of place among the quantum engineers. The NASA contract alone, she admitted, studying the holographic metrics, generated more revenue than my entire bank's history. Ms. Zhang, my assistant interrupted, the United Nations Quantum Security Council needs your approval. And the International Space Station is requesting an urgent system upgrade. Dad nearly dropped his coffee cup. Space station. Just routine maintenance, I said, watching Nova's stock tick up another billion. Though the Mars colony's quantum grid is more pressing. The dining room screens displayed breaking news. Nova Technologies revolutionizes space communication, traditional systems rendered obsolete. Remember when you mocked my clothes? I asked Emma gently. She nodded, watching her former banking colleagues adapt to technology that made traditional finance look prehistoric. I was so focused on appearances. While I was focused on advancement, I completed. Sometimes the simplest exterior hides the most complex interior. Mom's tablet chimed with another alert. Nova Technologies surpasses $25 billion valuation, Olivia Zhang reshapes global technology. The banking career, Emma mused, seems rather limited now. Like measuring a quantum field with a ruler, I agreed, pulling up Nova's global impact metrics. Some revolutions don't need designer labels. My phone buzzed, Lunar Base Quantum Systems Online. Ironic, Dad said quietly. All those years worrying about your career choices. While I was building humanity's future, I finished. Life has an interesting way of revealing truth. The morning sun filtered through our quantum-enhanced windows, casting prismatic shadows across what was once just a family dining room. In just a month, we'd achieved more innovation than traditional tech had in decades. Ms. Zhang, my assistant appeared again, the Quantum World Council requires your presence. And Bill Gates is requesting another collaboration meeting. Mom's coffee cup rattled against its saucer. Quantum World Council? Standard morning, I smiled. Like those simple sweaters you used to criticize. The screens updated with more breaking news. Nova's quantum revolution reaches global scale, traditional technology becomes historical footnote. Speaking of history, Emma said, reviewing the quarterly reports, banking seems almost archaic now. While advancing human potential, I nodded. Sometimes the best success isn't visible on the surface. Dad stared at his reflection in the quantum displays. All those years we thought you were struggling. While I was transcending traditional success, I completed. Some achievements don't need designer price tags. My phone displayed another notification. Time Magazine Person of the Year, Olivia Zhang, the hidden billionaire who transformed technology. Others, I said, watching my family's quantum-perfect reflection in the smart glass walls, need only innovation. The morning light played through our quantum-enhanced dining room, casting digital shadows across the space where appearances had once ruled. In the home where they judged success by clothing labels and banking titles, 3 generations of assumptions about wealth and worth dissolved into the new reality I'd built. Sometimes the quietest revolution comes wrapped in a simple sweater, and the best response to mockery isn't showing off, but showing up with the power to reshape the world. Ms. Zhang, my assistant called one final time, your quantum teleportation test is ready. I stood up, straightening my simple sweater, now woven with quantum-engineered threads worth millions. Time to make some more history.